Welcome once again. We are still on the episode on profit and loss, episode 3. We have a question out here. Article which costs 500 Ghana cedis was sold at a profit of 25%. We had asked to find the selling price. So, recalling from our previous video, we can see that profit percent is the profit over cost price times 100%. So, with this formula, we had a profit percent, profit cost price, no selling price. So it means using this directly, we can use it to find the selling price. There are 3 different ways of solving this kind of question. One, we can say that I know that profit is selling price minus what? Cost price. That's profit. So if I know the profit, if I know cost price, if I add this together, I get a selling price. So automatically I can find my profit from here, then add it to the cost price to get a selling price. Because if I have the cost price, if I have the profit, add the two, you get the selling price. Okay. We can also use the same formula we are seeing here, which says that profit is selling price minus what? Cost price. So it means in place of P, we now have what? Selling price minus what? Cost price all over cost price times our 100%. Profit percent is stated. So in this case, we now have our selling price in the formula. So if I put cost price, profit percent, I can find the selling price. Alright, let me take you a bit into change of subject. I want to make the selling price the subject here. So it means if I have P percent, from here, we are having a fraction. So we clear the fraction by using the LCM, which will be our CP. Alright, so if I multiply through, it becomes CP times P percent. Allow me to use abbreviation, okay? This is multiplication. That is going to be all of these multiply 100. So 100 times SP, you give 100 SP. 100 times CP, you give 100 CP. So this is what we have. The CP is here. We are looking for the SP. So it means that the CP can be grouped with this, like terms. So I'll be having my CP times P percent. When this is going to become plus 100 CP all equals to 100 SP. The SP is now there. The CP is now here. We can see CP. So we can also factorize the CP out. So CP into bracket P percent plus this 100 all equals to 100 SP. I believe that is good when we are doing change of subject. Now we are looking for SP. So we clear any other term, which is 100. We divide through. So if I divide through out with 100, I'll be left with SP equals to this divided by 100, which is going to be CP P percent plus 100 all over what? 100. So it means that now my SP is on its own. So you can see that you find a formula that says that SP equals to, we are using these things and money to multiply. So it become 100 plus the profit percent over 100 times what? Cost price. So this is formula we use more often when the question is given to me that I have no profit itself as a currency, but a percentage. I have selling price or cost price. Selling price or cost price. Then I have to, from here, I can make CP the subject to solve when the question gives me cost price, but without profit. So this question can also be solved with this formula. That is the formula we normally see under this. So if I'm looking for SP, the 100 plus P percent, which is the profit percent in the question, 25 all over 100 times the cost price, which is now 500 Ghana cedis. So if that is the case, it means that my SP is going to be 125 over 100 times 500. So 100 will cancel 500 to have as what? 5. So now 5 times 125. Don't forget the symbol will still be Ghana cedis. 5 times this will give us 25, so 5 times this, so 6, so 625 Ghana cedis. So it means that the selling price of the article will be 625 Ghana cedis. The cost price will be 500 Ghana cedis. So obviously, if you do the subtraction, you can also find the profit as in currency. You can get the profit from there as in currency. So this is what we use when you are asked to find the selling price or a cost price, when the profit is not given in currency but in a percentage. I believe that is clear. I mentioned that we can solve it in 3 ways. The first one I have given, this is the second one. We can also say that if I made a profit, I am making a profit on the cost price. So it means originally we can take our cost price to be 100%. So if our cost price is 100, so the cost price is equivalent to 100%. Now if I make a profit, it means that the selling price is going to be more than 100%. So let's say 100% is equivalent to cost price. Then the profit I am making, which is 25%, this is a percentage. I am making a profit of 25% on this. It means that 100 plus 25% is also equivalent to what? Selling price. So this is what I have. So we can use this as a ratio. So that if 100 is equivalent to this, so if 100% correspond to our 500 Ghana cedis, then 125 from this will also what? Correspond to the selling price. Now in this case, 100 is giving you 500. 125 will give you a value more than 500. So if the answer will be more, comparing this, the less value will divide. You have been hearing the slogan, if more, less divide. So if the answer will be more, we compare this to less of this will divide. Meaning 125 over less 100 times the cost price, which is 500. You see that you have gone back to the beginning, where 125, 100 and this, we still get our 625 Ghana cedis. So if you don't want to keep a formula in mind, you can just take any percentage profit, percentage questions, profit and loss question as a percentage. So the cost price is equivalent to 100%, selling price equivalent to the gain in the percentage. So you add a percentage to 100. So it means if it is a loss, it means your selling price is going to be corresponding to the reduction in the 100%. It means 100% for cost price, selling price will be equivalent to less than the 100%. So 100 minus what? 25. Then you can use the ratio also to find it. I pray that you find this video interesting. Practice more so that you can also have upper hand on it. Thank you very much. Try to share this video with your colleagues or those who think that may need it. The name still remain Taxonomy Online Mathematics on YouTube. Then the same on Facebook, but Set Tazo on TikTok. Thank you very much.